FBU camp here in San Antonio, Texas. Great experience. Got a chance to answer some questions. Also, man, they had a top of the line staff. Everson Walls for one, uh, Super Bowl champion, All Pro Dallas Cowboys. For those of you who don't know, we rep our Cowboys for sure. Um, but most definitely a great camp. I want to share with you something that we experienced at this camp. Um, I've been coaching youth basketball here for about 12 years, volunteering, not getting paid for it. I just felt like, here on That's Mamba, we rep Christ. So it was something that God put on my heart to do, which was help the youth. And that time had come to an end. After one of our last tournaments, a kid dear to my heart, Izzy, what's up, man? I still got you, bro. Um, Injury occurred, and I was just looking at the landscape of, you know, what people were getting, parents, children, and I'm like, I need to do something else. So, started Aiden, my nephew, approached me about taking him to these FBU football camps, and he's been playing 7-on-7 football. He's a quarterback. Um, this kid, man, he cuts yards. He asks questions. He is funding his dream by opening his mouth and having action. And I can't help but get behind that. So I told him, hey, wherever you gotta go, and if you got any friends, bring them too. And there's a kid that was with us. Um, Terrible circumstances. I won't share those. We protect our kids here. Um, but I was able to. I told the kid, you're not registered. This is a very expensive camp. I mean, I can't afford to pay for you, but I want you to bring your cleats because what I do is I will stand for a kid. Like I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna do whatever. And I know this dude. I know Cyril is his name. Cyril. Yeah, it's PSI Real. Very talented kid. Um, Unique set of circumstances. So I was able to get a one-on-one with the director, and Cyril was with me. And I was like, man, you go into these situations with honesty when you're helping kids that are less privileged and don't have finances. You just go on with honesty and favor. And so I asked him, I said, hey, man, I got this kid here. He came here with us. He said, yeah, I seen you guys come in. I said, yeah, my nephew, he's out there on the field with the rest of the kids. And I said, this kid has a unique set of circumstances. I would have loved for him to be in this camp. But then I shared with him what the kid's going through. And this guy yells to the back, y'all got any jerseys back there? And the kid looks at me and we're both like, uh-oh. And I'm like, and he's like, I forgot my cleats, coach. And I'm like, I told you to put your cleats in the bag. The bag is at the house. So preparation meets opportunity. He doesn't have his cleats. It's raining. And the guy's still willing to let him go in his Jordans. But it's raining. So we're like, nah, man, that's your risk for injury is slick out here. And basically what I'm telling you guys is preparation meets opportunity. And he wasn't prepared. He forgot his cleats. So I know they have another camp in Dallas, 220 221. So we will be there. And I told him we will be there. But I told the kid, you gotta stand up and show out. The guy already knows that you're unprepared because you missed an opportunity. If you would have had your cleats, like I told you, you would be on the field right now. A $250 camp with Everson Walls, other professional athletes coaching these kids. He would have got in for free. So basically, I want to share with the parents, players, anyone, aunts, uncles, be prepared. Ask questions. Pray. Trust God, man. Um, we're going to get into some highlights about the camp. They shared so much stuff with us that I want to share with you guys. One in particular that I think is very important is the NIL stuff that's going on right now. He talked a lot about it, and what they're doing is there's a lesser amount of scholarships for incoming freshmen because they're focusing all their recruiting on Division two, three, bringing those guys up because they know that those guys have been in the system, they're accountable, they have good grades, they have good parents, and they make good decisions. So he shared that with us, and that's something that I want to share with you guys because I see it a lot. I see parents paying money to organizations, to coaches. These tournaments, you're not getting recruited. You're not. There's, you're not. You're just working on your game. There may be one or two here and there that you are, but this guy, he's got guys recruited. Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, list goes on. There's whole tons of guys that went through this camp. You can look it up for yourself. FBU camps. Um, Aiden did well. Lots of technical things that they worked on, and nobody walked to any drills. They were hustling. Everything was on point, organized. Um, you get what you pay for, man. It was an experience for me. I had never experienced anything like that growing up. Never really had a coach to take us under our wing. The only coach that did, I remember Derek Hamilton. You remember this, man, if you see this. There's a guy in the hood. He came up to us like, y'all want to go to Kansas and hoop? And, we that's all we do. We hooping every day. We skipping school, we hooping. We doing everything, we hooping. Don't skip school. Matter of fact, that's why I'm sitting here. Skip school, GPA horrible, just undisciplined everything, man. But this coach, he shows up and takes us to Kansas. We raise this money. He takes us to Kansas, then he disappears, and we do pretty good. And we were so excited, um, but he never showed back up. And I was just like, you gotta always show up because I know what it did to me, and I know that there's kids out there watching this video right now. And if you need me, reach out to me. We can talk. You can reach me at Facebook. You can message me here on the channel, and I will respond, and I will share information. I'll help you any way I can. Um, Other than that, we're gonna get into the videos with Aiden. Um, so proud of this kid. Remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions or you would like me to ask any questions at this next camp we go to on the 21st of, let me make sure I get y'all the right information. Dallas. No, actually, we will be in Austin March 14th. That's what we're shooting for. Um, so the information all about the FBU Football University camps is online. Just Google it. Anyone that wants to invest in their child, I suggest that you do these camps because they're teaching you the way the game is to be played. Um, the drills are college style pro drills. Um, Very accountable, sprint to every drill, um, very hands on, technical, savvy, man. But here's some videos from this weekend. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, y'all. That's Mamba.